Hi, how are you doing? My name is Romario Ford and I moved to Canada about 2 years ago from Barbados. I'm studying architectural technology and I love it here. It's really my true passion to become an architect. Being in Barbados didn't provide many opportunities for me to become an architect, which is why I moved to Canada to pursue my dreams. So, being in semester 5 hasn't been an easy task. Semester 5, we were given the project of designing a senior home, but not any regular senior home. This senior home needs to provide many rooms for many different types of seniors that are going to be disabled, but different levels of disabilities, from visual impairments to being paralyzed from the waist down and just being genuinely weak. This project had to be 8 stories tall, which means we had to include a lot of design features to make this project work. In this presentation, I'll be discussing those design features with you that I used in my project. So firstly, one of the main design features that I used was an open plan. An open plan was vital. An open plan was used throughout both the rooms and the general living areas and common areas in the building. The reason for the open space was to make the seniors feel more connected to each other. They can just look across the room and see everyone and all of their peers. It also helps to reduce obstacles and noise in the room that the seniors will have to hit into. Because if they hit into anything, they're gonna probably be injured, and injuries are the least of our wants right now. We don't want our seniors to get injured at all. Their safety and care is number one priority when designing a building such as this. Another design feature that I used was an atrium. But you're probably wondering, what is an atrium? An atrium is kind of like a balcony, but indoors. It's a hollow core throughout all of the floors, and it's open to the roof, but it's covered off with a skylight, which is also known as glazing. This helps to provide natural light and daylighting, which will improve the overall sustainability of our buildings. It will also improve the mood of our seniors. Since daylighting is bringing in all the natural light, the seniors are going to feel more connected to nature, which is linked to happiness. Happiness is the main goal when we're trying to design our building. The atrium also helps to make the space feel more open and less closed off. And that was also one of my goals when designing this project. So secondly, on my atrium, I could include a green wall. This green wall will help to filter all of the air in the room. And a green wall is vital in my project as well because the health of our seniors has to be considered. The green wall, how a green wall works is there's a bunch of plants on this green wall, and the plants suck in all of the impurities from the air and filters it through into the natural HVAC system, into the general HVAC system of our building. And the HVAC system filters the air and is like an open end loop system. It just keeps happening over and over again. This green wall can be placed many places, but it's best to place this green wall in areas where there's going to be natural light because there are plants and plants need light in order to survive. So thirdly, I included many amenities in my building. These amenities will help our seniors to feel more at home as well. Amenities include things like supermarkets, spas, care rooms, movie theaters. All this counts as an amenity because we want our seniors to feel as though they don't need to leave. They don't have to leave to go shopping. They don't have to leave to go to get their hair cut. The more services and amenities we provide in our building, the better for the seniors. When they leave, they're subjected to crime. And seniors have some of the highest crime rates in terms of thefts. Thieves love to target seniors, especially since they are weaker than the average adult. Also, I made sure to include good lighting in my building. Lighting is very important. The natural light from the atrium doesn't provide as much lighting as it needs, so we still had to install a lot of wall and ceiling lights. but no lamps, because once again, we don't want our seniors to bump into anything or hit anything because it's gonna cause an injury, and we don't want any injuries happening to our seniors. We care about them as much as possible. And finally, I'll just talk about the bathrooms, because the bathrooms were very important when considering them. We have to make sure to include grab bars, especially from the OBC. The OBC tends to update constantly on accessibility, and we need to follow the OBC exactly when it comes to bathrooms. So how it works is we need to provide space, especially for any seniors that use a wheelchair. The bathroom is big. We need to provide 1.5 meters turning radius in every single bathroom that a senior is going to be using, and grab bars and storage, because seniors tend to have medical conditions and they use a lot of devices to help them, and also medicine. They have a lot of medicine as well. So that concludes my presentation. I talked about some of the design features that I researched in my design, and I hope you have an amazing and enjoyable day. And please, sir, thank you for giving us this assignment, and I thank you for giving me a good mark in advance. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Have a nice